Hello, family. How are you doing today? This is George with you on a Friday. And as I say on Fridays, thank God it's Friday. All right, folks, we come to the conclusion of our Laws of the Universe series. And you can't believe it, huh? Over a week ago, we started, and here we are today. Done, dusted. Right, and I hope it's been useful, and I hope you found value and lessons as we went through. And just a quick recap so that we bring this series to a good landing. We land this subject properly. You recall we did the following laws. We did the law of perpetual transmutation. We did the law of cause and effect. We studied the law of vibration. We studied the law of polarity, the law of rhythm. I like that one. The law of relativity, the law of gender. Okay, and I'm sure each one of you has their own favorites, one that resonates with you. I'm sure each one of us has. And the important thing for me, though, is that you become aware of what these laws are. But not only become aware, but understand them. As I said, they have universal application. They apply to everyone right across the board. They got no favorites. No favorites, my friend. Everybody is treated the same. And so it will be in your interest to know what these are about and what they mean. You know, what do they mean for me? How can I use them to best advantage? I said earlier, they're God's modus operandi. That's how He set out the universe, and they apply right across. And the example I like to talk about is sometimes we get so challenged by a problem, by an issue. And so we kind of like hyper focus on a problem. And as you know, the more you do that, the bigger it becomes. It becomes a big monster. And before long, it might actually paralyze you. And somebody used the phrase that don't crown a circumstance. Don't crown a problem. Don't put a crown on it and make a king. Use the law of relativity and bring it to its right size, to the appropriate size. Minimize it in such a way that relative to everything around you, it's not such a big deal. So don't crown it. I gave you the example of Teddy Roosevelt and walking out on the onto the porch outside and looking up in the sky and saying, oh, hey, there is Andromeda Galaxy. There is the Big Dipper. There is Orion's Belt. I'm just a tiny, tiny speck in the Milky Way. There. I've made the problem small enough. And he found an answer. And that's what you need to do sometimes. Make the problem small enough. Don't crown it. But there are other issues that you would have picked up as we went along. Some of these laws are immutable. Some of them are mutable, but it doesn't really matter whether it's immutable or mutable. They apply, okay? So sometimes there are cycles in your life. And you know, in everybody's life, there will be things that keep coming back in cycles, in your relationships, in your finances, at the workplace. What are those patterns that you are seeing? Because you see, when you understand them, you understand tide goes out, tide comes in, day follows night. When you understand that, you're then in control. It won't stop the cycle happening, but you'll understand it in such a way you're able then to move forward, to be that person you've always wanted to be. There's perfection inside of you guys. Perfection. Use it. Be the best you can be. Understand these laws and use them as I said, God's modus operandi out there for you to understand, to use, and to be the best that you can be. All right, folks, we come to the end of this one, and as I say, we've landed this one. We start again on Monday, but I'm saying right now, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves, take care of yourselves, and take care of your families. All right, go out there and be good. Stay positive always, as I say, stay positive always, and yeah, take good care of yourselves. This is Friday, and at 12:15, if you have access, listen to Radio Pulpit. It's on DSTV audio. It's on the internet. It's on Facebook, on Twitter. Hey, listen to it at 12:15. We got a message for you, and if you like this video, come on, share it with friends. Get hold of us if you need to. Click the link below. Take care now. Bye-bye.